4 years na po.
Thank you, Venus. We'll get to know them more in just a bit. Next is Chinese Filipina. You might have seen him in a newscast, but this time around, she's out for a bigger platform. Let's call Jane C.
Hi everyone, my name is Jane. I'm Filipino Chinese, but I'm born and raised here in the Philippines.
Very, very tall. Next, Filipina Kayla Alcantara.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Kayla Alcantara, and it's so nice seeing you guys here. And I've been with Farah Models for 3 years now.
The one I was talking about in the newscast is this one, actually. Korean Filipina Soo Jin Kim.
Hi everyone, my name is Sujin Kim. I work as a model and I also work, like you guys, a news reporter. Thank you.
Very, very challenging job. And last but not the least, Turkish Filipina Vien Shirin.
Hello everyone, I am Bian Shireen. I am a model and a beauty queen and now also a host of Pulso. So hello everyone, hope you have a great day.
Look at that. No training needed. These girls are ready and these guys are ready. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now at this point, let's hear from the woman who's behind the legacy. She is the founder, but if you do know her story, she was also into fashion. She did all this. You know, there are a few challenges along the way, but the great part is she persevered. She formed her company, keeping her family legacy alive and making sure that everybody deserves quality, let's just say top model, quality models that we have here. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the CEO of Farah Models, Farah Models!
Hello, good evening everyone. So I am Farah Ramos. I own Farah Models. It's a modeling agency and it's been here for 8 long years. So basically the reason why I invited you guys here to have a press con is because of the legacy of my family. So my tita Ethel Ramos used to be the manager of Agam Bulak for more than 30 years and other celebrities like Ladine Barreto, Angel Locsin and many others. And also, because of my mom, she's actually here, Chit Ramos, I learned so much wisdom from my mom and my tita in talent management. So sila yung reason kung bakit gusto ko mag-press con ngayon. Kasi gusto ko ma-experience ng mga models ko na magpa-press con and ma-interview ng press. So my mom used to manage Maha Salvador, who's a good friend of mine. Kaya naging manager ni Maha si Mommy because we were friends. Gusto namin maging supermodel nung mga bata pa lang kami. Ayun. Then nag-start yun. And also, I come from a family of from showbiz. So my Tita Landianes, who recently passed away, she's also a showbiz writer. And also, my father, he is actually he was a spike director. He was the double of Rudy Fernandez. So lahat po ng stunts na ginawa ni Rudy Fernandez back in the day, daddy ko po yung gumawa nun. Ayun. So right now, the reason why we are here is because ito po, sana, ito yung next generation ng talent management, yung Farah Models. With my models, my top 8 models here, sila po yung pinaka-busy na models ko and I want to introduce them to you guys. And hopefully, some of them will enter showbiz. Natutulungan kami ni Tita Salve. Ayan po. Sorry lang po, meron lang tayong technical difficulty, but I really want to show you the video that we prepared. So, maayos din yan later. Papakita natin yan. Yan
You
lang.
will get an email copy personally to you.
Yes,
okay?
and we can also send it to you guys.
Yeah. Farah, tanong lang, no? As far as keeping the legacy alive in family and all that, with all the knowledge that you have learned, how does the process go from the beginning to discovering these guys? How do you know, okay, this one has what it takes? Because there's a lot of pretty faces. You go online, you check it out, but how do you know if that's,
You know, I've been in the modeling industry for a long time. When I started, I really wanted to have my own path Sabi ko, hindi ako mag-showbiz route kasi wala lang, para meron akong sarili ko. So I really wanted to become a model. Nag-model ako and I saw kung ano yung market, kung ano yung kailangan ng mga clients. So for me, for scouting, I don't know parang hindi siya ma-explain. I think like they just really have to have an X factor. And it's very important for me to know that they have a good heart, na may magandang ugali sila because I'm here for the long term. Like, diba, Kuya Aga and Tita Ethel for more than 30 years. Kay Mommy, Sinamatra nila the third, sobrang tagal nilang nagsama as talented manager. So, like, they treated each other as family. So, kaya ang nangyari dun sa Farah Models, like, we're like family. Ayun.
And it's very important na may malasakit sa industriya. It's not just one of those, I'm gonna get famous, make money off of it, and move on. This
Yes.
time around, it's them making the industry better. And then, of course, once you discover them, what are the workshops that they have gone through?
Yeah, so when I scout them, we have also Farah Models Camp. It's a modeling workshop. And one of the coaches is actually here, Coach Chris Lamotan. Siya po ay isang actor din, and professional model. He is the one teaching acting dun sa mga students namin. So, for Farah Models Camp, we have intro to modeling, personality development, it's very important. We have runway also there, and many other
So
things.
you're open for beauty queens as well. Of course, you have
Yes, of
Bien,
course.
yeah?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
okay. That's nice. All right, so we'll be opening the floor to our press. If you have any questions, just I'll go beside you. Kindly raise your hand. I'll hand you a microphone. Introduce us where you're from and in your question. Go ahead.
After 8 years, do you think that you made the right decision to pursue this career?
Actually, yung pagiging talent manager ko, it was before Farah Models pa. I had a modeling agency before with business partners. It ran for 3-5 years, and I had it with business partners, and hindi nag-work out yung partnership ng maayos. Yuriko knows this story so well. It was really the toughest journey that I've had as a businesswoman, because I didn't study business. I graduated communication arts. Yung pumasok lang ako sa industry because yung mga clients, they would ask me, do you know more, kasi model po ako dati. So parang, do you know more models para dito sa show na to? And I would always get the job for my friends. So sabi ko, bakit di na lang ako magtayo ng agency? Pagkakitaan ko na lang siya. So, dun siya nag-start. And then 2017, that's when I opened my own agency, Farah Models. And when I started, I wanted to have just a few models. 5 lang po yung sinimulan ko. And it was really diversity. So, isang Pinay, isang half American, isang half Arab. So, it's diversity. And kaya konti lang kasi nakita ko yung mommy ko and yung tita ko, isa-isa lang na mga sikat na artista. And gusto ko dapat ganun sa modeling, konti lang sila. But it's not gonna work for modeling kasi the brands, they want new faces all the time. So, kaya kailangan ko mag-scout at dumami sila. Ngayon, 26 na sila. Ayun.
Actually, that brings me to my next question because most of them are Hafis, someone from Central Asia. Ba't ganun, iba-iba? Yeah, diverse yung talent mo.
Bakit sila iba-iba?
Yeah,
Ayun, parang, actually, hindi siya intentional. Nung first lang talaga, sobrang diverse nila. And I just followed through that na lang. So ngayon, looking at these faces here, I think, parang these are different faces of Asia. Kasi hindi lang naman Oriental ang mga Asians, hindi lang naman sila Moreno, meron din from Central Asia. Hindi pala Asian. Asian kasi Pilipina siya. So, American Filipina, this is Irish Filipina. Diba? So, ayan, iba't ibang itsura ng Asians. Ayun.
Next one. Kindly introduce yourself, where you're from.
Hi, I'm Kate from randomrepublica.com. So for the models, how would you describe her handling of talents, and what does she always remind you as a talent?
So, first, las asustamos, fíjate. So, as she said, she treats everyone as a family. She doesn't look at us as a product. So it's most important. She really looks at our soul, our character. So it's very easy to work with her because if a project doesn't fit, it's easy to talk to her, or she will be the one approach say, hey, this is maybe this one works for you better, or this one. So it's very easy. It's like a sister for us. Sorry. And yeah, so far I never had a problem with communication. It's like a friend. And at the same time, she have a discipline. There is a limits and there is respect, which is we should follow. And there is work. Work is work, and friendship is friendship. But we feel comfortable. We feel home. We feel understood. Farah know how to stand for her models. That's why we are here, and we always protect it. We always safe. Doesn't matter as well. And of course, we being professional. We respect all the rules. And yeah, and it's been easy.
So Miss Farah as a model, So hi everyone, I'm Kayla and I've been under Miss Farah for over 3 years now, and she's my first ever manager, so I can't really compare it to anyone, but I would say that she has been the best person for me because at first I was really shy. I didn't even know why I actually started modeling, but she saw something in me, and at first I didn't know why and what she saw in me, but I just believed her and her vision and how she guided me toward this. So at first I didn't know how to act, I didn't know how to pose in front of the camera, but despite this and telling Miss Farah, I don't think I can. But then she tells me, you can, and there's something in you, and I believe in you. And those words really pushed me to where I am now, and 3 years later, here I am beside her as one of her top 8 models for Farah.
Hey guys, my name is Sujin Kim. I've been with Farah since 2021. For me, my relationship with Farah, I feel like is comparable to a healthy relationship. So you know how a healthy relationship needs communication. So with Farah, we have always been able to communicate properly. Like if I have problems, because it's normal to have problems, let's say with body image or stuff like that, especially as a model. She was always very supportive. She never imposed strict standards as what you would expect from some modeling agencies. She was always accepting of the idea that there will be changes in your life, and she's always been behind us through each one of those problems. So I appreciate that side of her, and I think all modeling agencies should be as kind as her.
I just want to mention, Sujin is actually a TV reporter, and she just recently received an award, which is Boses ng Talino. Yay! Ronto?
Hi guys, I'm Ronto, and I have been with Farah Models for only around 8 months. I'm a newbie, and I'm really honored to join this press con with you guys. So I think the most valuable thing I learned from Ms. Farah is how we value human connections. So at the end of the day, we're not just trying to be pretty faces or be a 2D image of something. We're trying to make people feel something, to bring the spirit and soul to the brands. So that's what I learned the most. Thank you.
Birthday ka yata. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jane. I've been with Miss Farah for I think 5 years already. It's been a while. I mentioned earlier that I'm Filipino Chinese. I'm actually 7/8 Chinese. That's a big part of me. And my family is quite traditional. So what I appreciate with Miss Farah is that she worked around my very traditional family. She did not push me past my limits. She did not tell me that I should do this or that, do projects that my parents don't approve of. So that's what I really appreciate with Miss Farah.
So hi everyone, I'm Venus. I've been with Miss Farah for 4 years. I think For me, my relationship with Miss Far, since 4 years and siya din po yung first manager ko sa modeling. I think my relationship with her is like friends. When I tell her, pag may job po na hindi ko kayang gawin personally, hindi niya pinipilit and she respects that. And yun, hindi niya po pinupush yung mga boundaries na hindi ko talaga kayang gawin personally, which is I like po pagdating sa kanya. Tapos, laging ang reminder niya sa amin sa mga models niya, pag may shoot is, laging be on time talaga. Kasi syempre, hindi lang naman kami as a model yung maapektuhan, kundi yung buong agency. Kasi syempre, nire-represent din po namin yung agency.
Hi, I'm Riona Johnston and I've been with Miss Farah for 8 years. And sorry. For me, siya naman yung talagang okay na agency kasi talagang aalagaan mo. Hindi naman ako tatagal ng 8 years if hindi naging mabuti yung agency sa Miss Farah. So, thank you! Happy birthday!
Birthday ko pa.
Okay, so when you ask kung paano siya as a manager sa amin, we get pretty emotional. I feel like si Rio na lang talaga yung sobrang hindi talaga makontrol yung tears niya since 8 years pa naman, di ba? But I've been with Miss Farah for 4 or 5 years now. And lahat ng sinabi nila, totoo talaga. For me naman personally, grabe siya mag-push out of my comfort zone. So nung una, di ko rin alam paano niya ako na-scout. Parang nag-enjoy lang ako nun sa Farah Models camp. Tapos, she sees potential in us talaga. Mahilig siya mag-scout from zero, from scratch. Tapos, ide-develop ka kanya talaga. And I can't believe na nalabas ko yung pagiging extrovert ko even sa public. Kasi usually lumalabas lang to sa family. So, like what they said, ipaparamdam niya talaga na family yung Farah Models. And then, for pageantry naman, I remember my first pageant, ayoko talaga. On the day mismo, sabi niya, Vien, ano ba, walang mawawala sa'yo if you just try. Pumunta ka ngayon lang. So then I went, and then, sabi nila light makeup. Yung pala full glam kapag I went there with casting makeup. Pero, I remember she just told me na, be yourself, be bubbly, and people will appreciate you for being you. So yun yung binaon ko talaga. Everywhere I go, ako lang, magpapakatotoo sa sarili ko. And sobrang nire-respeto namin yun kay Miss Farah na she's always authentic. Kung ano siya sa amin, yun din yung pinapakita niya sa ibang tao. And ngayon hosting, she's been convincing me to host like for 4 years now with Sir Rico Robles. Ngayon lang ako na pa-oo. Pero lahat ng sinusunod namin sa kanya, hindi namin pinagsisisihan. So we're really, really grateful for that. And yun nga, she fulfills a lot of roles, not just a manager, a sister, mommy Farah din at the same time. And a friend you can always call. Like sometimes kahit madaling araw, may rant ka, ganyan. She'll pick up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Farah.
For my last question, for Farah, I know that you were able to observe your mom and your aunt, but is there any advice they gave you directly in terms of handling that?
Si Tita Ethel, I remember, sabi niya sa akin, kailangan yung models mo are very disciplined. And that's why, sabi nga ni Venus, kailangan on time. And that's very true. Like, kahit 1 minute dati, grabe. 1 minute late sila, galit na galit na ako yan. Diba? Ito, so, alam nila yan. So ngayon, si Venus, sobrang aga. She's actually from Pampanga, pero never yan na-live. Sino pang mga malayo dyan? May mga malalayo dito pero never sila nalilive. So that's what I got from my tita. From my mom naman, kasi sabi ko sa kanya, Mami, yung mga models ko nakukuha na sila sa mga TV series. So okay lang ba na pasukin, ganyan. And she would tell me na, kung gusto mong pasukin yan, kailangan matibay yung loob mo kasi it's a very cutthroat industry. Like modeling is actually very cutthroat pero this is even more than that. So yun yung mga advice na nakuha ko from her.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Congratulations. For my first question for you, Miss Farah. By the way, I'm Chad from Manila Feed. Looking back, how would you describe yung naging journey ng Farah Models? And right now, any message you would like to give to your talents?
So I think it's a non-stop learning journey for me as a business owner, as a manager also. So parang self-improvement siya the entire time na kasi hindi naman lahat ng time nasa taas tayo lahat eh. So maraming struggles talaga when it comes to business, when it comes to this industry. So ayun, I think it's ano ba yung tanong? Journey. Ang hirap. Ayun, it's really never-ending self-improvement. So may nabasa akong quote na parang you're as good as parang yung owner is as good as the business, parang gano'n. So kung maayos yung mindset mo, maayos yung business mo, that's why I really have to always try to improve myself. Yun lang.
Any message for your talents?
For my models, you know, ang dami ko kasing mga models na umalis na rin. So, and what I really appreciate about these models here is yung loyalty na nandyan. Ano na ito, 8 years, diba? From the first year ng Farah Models, I just wanna tell them that I really appreciate yung loyalty and love nila sa agency. Because, you know, sa start naman, I scout them, diba? So, sa start naman, wala pa silang kilala sa industry. Pag nakilala na sila na yung tinatanong ng mga clients. And I appreciate na sa akin pa rin nila binibigay. And they would still give value to the agency. Kasi yun naman talaga dapat eh, di ba? Hindi naman dapat. Pero like, I appreciate that. Yun lang. Thank you so much for staying. And sana mas matagal pa yung pagsamahan natin. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Farah. And for the models naman, behind the glitz and glamour ng modeling industry, any or how fun or challenging being a model? If you can share with us yung.
Well, for me, I am a graduating student of international relations, and feeling ko pinakamahirap na point sa pag-juggle ng school and industry was when I joined Binibining Pilipinas 2024. Hindi ako nag-file ng LOA. So, mahirap siya kasi thankfully for Binibining Pilipinas, hapon pa yung call time. Pero morning, I would go to school. And then hapon, nasa Binibini ako. After the event, I would do all my academic works. And may mga oras talaga na nakatulala na lang ako sa monitor. Siyempre, pagod na, drain na yung utak mo. Pero what keeps pushing me, pinili ko to. So, I am very passionate sa ginagawa ko. So, I keep a positive mindset. Kailangan strong. Kaya nga, nai-inspire kami kay Miss Farah. Kasi ang dami niyang struggles. So, kung siya kinakaya niya, 26 kami, mas kaya namin dapat kasi we're just worrying about ourselves lang naman. And ayun, feeling ko yun yung pinaka-struggle point. Pero, happy kami sa ginagawa namin lahat. So,
Last
Hello everyone, again. Kamusta? Hindi pa antok? So, modeling and showbiz industry, it's not, I know it seems easy, but like for some friends, like who not involved in modeling, they would really say, oh, that's so easy, you smile, you just do that, you just go, you're so lucky. Well, yes, we're blessed to have this kind of job, projects, and opportunities. But at the same time, it's very difficult to give all yourself as a professional. Your energy, dedication, you have to keep yourself fresh, good, tired, doesn't matter. You sick or what happened yesterday or what's going through your life. If you're on the set, you forget everything what happened in your life and you grind. So I believe it's in modeling, it's very important to have big self-control, patience, and dedication. But yeah, it's a difficult profession, but it's worth it. Thank you, thank you.
So for me, I think one of the most overlooked things about being a model is being rejected. Like a lot of, sorry, let me get your answer. But yeah, a lot of people don't realize how much models are being rejected. Like me, while we are considered the top models for Miss Farah, a lot of us, each and every one of us right now, probably got rejected more than 10 times already. Sometimes Miss Farah tells me, hey, you have this job. But then a few hours or a day later, she's like, oh, sorry, they chose another person or they didn't push through with the job. So at first, being in the industry, I didn't know that rejection would hurt like that. But it's something that I definitely learned to not only get used to, but also love. Because being rejected also means you're being redirected to something more and something better, or maybe it wasn't just meant for you, and that's okay, and it's something that we should really accept. And of course, you see us in brands or in the malls or in TVCs, but behind that, that's probably not the first time that we got the job and then we got accepted into every single one. Being in that TVC or that commercial meant we got rejected probably 15, 20 times before that. So being in that position is a blessing for us actually. So yeah, that would be something that I would answer to that question.
Sorry, what's the question again?
How fun or challenging being a model?
So I think being able to do modeling is truly a privilege. There's, I think it's really one of the most privileged ways to I think, especially if you can do it. But behind the scenes, a lot is going on. So for example, if you work part-time in modeling and have a full-time job, it's hard to manage your time. Especially after a long day, if you have, let's say, a photo shoot at night, you need to learn how to be patient to work with the staff. So it's not like, I want to go to this place and let me just get out of here after it doesn't work like that. You need to coordinate with everyone in the scene. So the final product is not just depending on your own selfishness, but the collective effort of everyone. So although it could be challenging, but it's also very rewarding. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would take a look at the video. The video is now available.
What do you look for in a talent?
Nasali na si MJ. Yes, actually, ayun nga, like I mentioned earlier sa modeling industry, yung mga brands, they always look for new faces. Kunwari naka-work niya si ganitong brand, next time around, ibang face yung gusto nila. So, kailangan continuous yung pag-scout namin. So, always we're scouting. And lahat ng sina-scout namin, tinatrain namin yun sa Farah Models Camp with Coach Chris Lamoda here. And also pala, coach ko nga rin pala yung mga models ko. So, Vian is doing runway coaching sa model camp ko. I'm doing FMC Kids with Laziz. And also with Sujin Kim, she's doing intro to modeling. Ayun, yan po.
For the models naman po, we know po that looks are very important in your industry. But how do you make sure po that you can offer something more to the audience, to the other people po?
Siyempre, lahat naman sa industry mga ganda, gwapo, diba? So, best advice I've gotten when I was still starting out was to be yourself. Kasi if ikaw yon, sarili mo, mabuti naman yung loob mo, marunong kang makisama sa mga tao, and you get to maintain that connection. A really nice reminder from Miss Farah is remember the names of the people. And also, kasi kapag tinatawag mo yung tao by their names, you feel connected instantly. So, yun, really connecting with people and maintaining that connection.
There is always a place to grow. So for us, it's important to work on our charisma, be more chill, relax in front of camera, discover more languages, work on the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you work out, the way you eat, the way you treat other people, study, psychology, so many things to do. So, as a human being, not just as a model and talent, it's always a place to grow, develop, evolve, I believe. So, and there is never limit. You can live 100 years, 100 years you will study, learn, it's never enough. Thank you.
So for me, I would say that, of course, aside from our faces or how we model, one thing that we can offer or that we also should offer is that we should appreciate how the brands make us feel comfortable. So we should also make them feel comfortable as well. So they make sure that whenever we're at shoots, we have food, we feel good, we have seats prepared, the air is fine. But aside from that, I feel like we should also return the favor by being nice to them, by making sure that they also feel comfortable around us, and making sure that the personality and the connection that we make is with the brand also. Because building that certain connection will also make us be more appealing as models as well. Yes, thank you so much.
All right, we got a couple of more for our press. Hi, how you doing?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm Natalie from the Philippines. So napansin ko para yung mga models mo multi-hyphenate. So hindi lang sila, di ba, hindi lang strictly models at saka maraming, there's a lot of things going on. Hindi lang sila isang ano. Ito na ba yung nahanap mo? Is this the kind of model? More than just a pretty face, obviously.
If you're gonna think of it as in the business side of it, mas maganda talaga kung multi-hyphenated sila kasi hindi naman laging puro runway, maraming demand for runway. Minsan wala. Minsan naman kontis for commercial. So, like si Vien, na kunwari kaya niyang mag-runway, kaya niyang mag-TV commercial, kaya niyang mag-campaigns, kaya niya na rin mag-host ngayon. At least pwede siyang, almost everyday pwede siyang magtrabaho. Lazis also, di ba? So, kailangan continuous yung pag-hone nila sa mga talent nila.
Oh, in terms of looks, can you just expound ano yung hinahanap na ngayon? Ano, hindi naman siguro trend, pero trend na rin. Ano bang hinahanap na mode?
Actually, I can't speak for other agencies, but for my agency, nag-work, I think we're more known for the Asian looks talaga. I've had international models. I brought in international models before, mga Russians, mga Brazilians. It also worked last year. Pero this year, nung nagdala ako ng mga iba't ibang nationalities, biglang hindi yun yung hinahanap. Sila yung may maraming trabaho this year. So sabi ko, okay, sige, so I'll focus more on my strengths, which is yung Asians. And I think yun, I'll just capitalize on our strength for now.
My last question is, since yun na nga, nag-explore ka na rin, nag-branch out ka na to showbiz, may plan ka ba na baguhin yung name mo or expand? Farah Models and Talent Manager.
Oo nga, no?
Farah Talent Manager. FMT.
Tutulungan na ka ni MJ tsaka ni Tita Salve. Pero yes, of course, kung aabot tayo doon, and really, actually yun naman talaga yung goal. Kasi gusto kong makita ng mami ko na at least I'm trying to be kind of like them. Kasi hindi naman mapapantayan yung naabot nila. Na-try natin.
Okay, just for last na lang question, sino yung sa mga mods can I ask who's really interested into going into showbiz?
Sila na yung sasagot?
Oo. Everyone ba?
Well, actually, like now, those who are ready are these two talaga. So, Laziz and Via. They've actually tried it and workshop. Well, continuous workshop pa rin. Yeah, but really these two.
How about the rest? May mga increase na ba?
They've done TV na rin, pero more continuous pa talaga yung training. Siguro si Sujin, no? Pwede nang... nag-movie na. Talaga ba? Ay, okay. Oo nga, nag-movie na. Sorry. No? But yes, yes, Kayla. Actually, the reason why gusto ko siyang ipag-pageant is para mas ma-boost yung confidence niya and eventually mag-showbiz siya. Kasi sayang ang itsura. Diba? Ano?
I've done a small bit for GMA po before with Dennis Filio actually. Yeah. So that was my first time. I didn't know that I had any lines, but they just told me, hey, here's your script. And I was like, script? What do you mean? That was my first time, and I would say it was a success. It was pretty nice. I think we shot that around 2 a.m., but we still alive.
Tapos may sabi ni Sirion, parang pwede pang K-pop. Marunong ka bang kumanta?
Sa TikTok, Actually, siya talaga kasi yung pinaka-shy. So, we've had pero nandito siya dahil kahit sobrang shy niya, talagang nagka-transform siya pagka may jobs na yan. Iyahiya siya. So, sasaluhin na lang namin muna siya for now. Pero gusto mo daw bang kumanta? Or...
Feeling ko if na-develop pa yung pagtutok ko. Kasi ngayon parang nagiging yung boses ko. Pero actually, so, kwento ko lang. Kasali ako sa Glee Club na school before. Mawala lang yung shyness.
Yun yung pinakamahabang sinabi niya. Thank you so much pa sa pagtanong. Sample ba? Sample? Ang moment mo pa na to.
Pero I must say, talagang sobrang maganda sila. At saka iba-iba yung film.
Thank you so much. And I also want to introduce my other models are also here. So can you join us here? This is Harvey. This is Annie. Yes. This is Harvey. Lila. We have Yula. We have Juliana here. She recently joined Miss Earth Philippines. And we also have Kia. Yeah. Michaela is also here. Yes. Ayan, diba? Different faces of Asia talaga yung pen. For now. Salta daw kayo.
Hello, I am Kamal Adiani. They call me Adiani here. It's been almost 2 years since I've been with Farah, and it's been a good experience, and hopefully more to come.
He also actually joined also Foreignoy.
I was in Foreignoy for 2 segments. I was in the semifinals, and sadly I didn't go through it. Pero that was also a good experience, and I feel like I can do a lot more in the showbiz business.
Hello everyone, I am Harvey Aquilino. You guys can call me Harvey. So I started Farah Models last year, June, and so far I'm still improving my modeling, and it's been a great experience also. And it's an amazing experience since I'm a college student. I was able to manage my time with modeling also.
Hello, I'm Marila Alberto, but they call me Lila. And I've been with Farah Models since February. And I had no plans in modeling, pero then it's like blockmate. Siya yung nag-scout? Yeah. Then scouted me. She told me to go to casting on a Sunday. So wala na akong gagawin noon. Then she just told me just wear something plain white, then jeans, and your loafers, you're good. Then I went there, no makeup. Eventually, I got in, then the day started.
Good evening, I'm Juliana. I've only actually been with Farah for about 3 months, but she has helped so much because we actually align with, apart from modeling, of course, this is our job, our work. She's very into outreach activities or going beyond, and helping people, which is something that I align with, which is why I decided to also sign with Farah, because she encourages my advocacy as well in the work that we accept. So she pushed me to join Miss Earth, and I recently started with modeling also, my first go-see recently, so it's been really great working with Miss Farah with modeling and with our outreach activities.
Good evening, everyone. As for me, Farah scouted me. My name is Yula, sorry. Farah scouted me last year. I just moved here in Manila from Baguio. And then I was looking for modeling agencies to send my set card to. And then I followed Farah Models. And then Farah immediately slid in my DMs asking if I'm freelancing. And so, and then for the next batch of MMC, she asked me if I'm interested to join the class or the camp, and then I did. I am on the same batch as Leila and Ian, and Ronto as well. And since then, I've been with Farah, and hopefully soon I can apply all the things that I've learned from the camp.
Hello everyone, I'm Ian, and yeah, just like what Yula mentioned, so we're batchmates in Lila and Toronto sa Farah Models Camp. So we've been with Farah for 8 months now, and then I think ever since we started with Farah, parang what I appreciate about her is she's really gonna connect you with a lot of the industry people, and she'll help you set you up na parang, okay, let's build your portfolio. So I love that she's investing on your models to build that portfolio and then eventually you land those jobs. So apart from the professional side, she's also someone na very reliable, like someone you can depend on, like based on personal experience talaga.
Hi, I'm Michaela Luo. I've been with Farah for about 3 years now, I think, and I'm so grateful for you because you're the one that trained me with the camp, and I am where I am now because of you.
Yeah, I'm also with Farah Models.
Requirement
Get into acting, right? So thank you guys. Oh, you guys have questions? You got questions?